it also tells you about the budget of the Ministry of Education. Let's say this thing has happened, is a one-time something. Are they not supposed to have lights in those classrooms?
Okay.
Are they not supposed to have lights in those ordinary lights? If they had kept the classrooms in a befitting state, each of the communities or the local government could have afforded to say, okay, let's power it up, even if there is no general light. But because there are no lights in those classrooms, you see the people writing exam with candle, with a lantern and all that in the 21st century. This is 2025.
Affected by WAEC for not informing them in time. But that could be difficult. Through what channel? Should they be calling the phone numbers one after the other of each candidate and their parents? That's one. Then secondly, that when they came, they brought the paper that was supposed to be held in the afternoon, bills for afternoon, in the night. There was no proper explanation to these kids, to these students or their parents as to what happened, why it was coming late. Do they have a right to be angry?
The parents have every right to be angry, in all honesty, because the truth is, in civilized societies like that, when something for 12 o'clock is now rescheduled for up to 9 p.m., you're supposed to give some sort of announcement. Probably, even if you do not do enough, if you make a social media broker or you come to the radio stations, the medias, to make a publicity that this is the reason for the delay, it will be understandable, because Nigeria yesterday is not Nigeria today. We were here yesterday talking about the released children that were kidnapped. In those days in Nigeria, they don't kidnap children. It's unheard of. Children is unheard of. But now the desperation of some persons, in order to make it quick, you understand, some criminal elements, they kidnap children now, which is it doesn't make any sense to hear it. So in a situation like that, you're supposed to make so that even the mind of the parents will now calm down and say, okay, this is why my child is not back till now. But there is no form of awareness. That's the first wrong thing. Then number two, we heard that from WAEC, whatever, it's even their own fault, because it is due to their own security measures that we heard that the paper leaked. That was the grapevine we were hearing. No, I don't know if they have come to give an official statement. You understand? If a paper that you are supposed to send for an exam leak, it's one of your staff. You understand? No, but it's one of your staff that might have, play a fast one or something. That's why they went to reset the paper that led to that delay of the exam. You understand me? Now, you went to set a paper that delayed the exam. You did not communicate. And this paper also leak in your hand. Nigeria have become a way that people in authority, they don't even care about the other persons. You make decisions that will affect the mental health, the mental state of these people and all that. Forget about that. The thing has been done. Now look at the process. What happened? You see pictures, videos online of people writing exam in darkness. This tell you that
would it have been better if that exam was postponed?
Postpone it to the next day is better, or some other day. If maybe there is a paper in the next day, postpone it to some other day. It's far better than what we saw online. You understand? The pictures are there, the videos are there. Pictures and videos cannot lie. Maybe they will come send an AI. You understand? But we all know the timing. Pictures where videos what them do with time and all that, no they lie. It also tells you about the budget of the Ministry of Education. Let's say this thing has happened, is a one-time something. Are they not supposed to have lights in those classrooms?
Okay.
Are they not supposed to have lights in those ordinary lights? If they had kept the classrooms in a befitting state, each of the communities or the local government could have afforded to say, okay, let's power it up, even if there is no general light. But because there are no lights in those classrooms, you see the people writing exam with candle, with a lantern and all that in the 21st century. This is 2025, a global age. Something you know that one bam, the whole internet will spark. You cannot control everybody. You understand? Because people have the freedom of right to communicate.
Sure.
That is why you see the whole internet was littered with darkness and pictures of people writing WAEC under darkness and all that. So it tells a lot about the government. Remember, we're doing 2 years scorecard of President Tinubu.
We'll get to that.
He should try as much as possible to harmonize his educational budget. Very important.
He may not have the authority to serve the head of WAEC.